no Ark of the Covenant in there. Welcome back to Let's Play the Foundation, the DLC chapter for Control. I'm BurningDogFace, and I wanted to start off this video by giving a shout out to Derek Floyd, who had a comment about the words on the heavy trooper I seized in the last session. Strike Face L IV might mean that armor plate meets the National Institute of Justice's standard for Type 4 body armor. IV. I.e., it can stop an armor-piercing 30-6 round. Apologies for saying that wrong. I am not a gun person. Since FBC troopers are the first ones to go into potentially hazardous scenarios, it stands to reason that they would have the beefiest protection that a federal agent could get. And while I'm, doing business, I'd also like to mention that I have a correction to issue about the Alan Wake remastered release. Apparently that actually came out last October, not this October. I just didn't notice because it wasn't on Steam. It seems that the company that the company that published the game for Remedy is actually Epic Games, so unfortunately it's an exclusive to the Epic Games Store. I say unfortunately because frankly I don't much like the way that Epic Games are intentionally trying to turn the PC platform into just another battleground for the fucking console wars by trying to make digital distribution platform exclusives into a thing. Wow, okay. Yeah, that works too. I mean, they could have hid one of those mod boxes down there, I'm just saying. Ooh, pretty. By the way, it occurred to me after the last session, that the only way the board could give me the ability to manipulate those crystals is if those crystals were part of the astral plane to begin with. But I've never seen them anywhere, and they don't look anything like the stone from this place, so I don't know what's up with that. Thank you, Polaris. Let me check something. Astro Tower. Where the fuck am... Oh, there they are. Yes. And it's not highlighting any of them. Amazing. That would do it. Okay, yeah, sure. I don't understand what PW, and PE means. I can't even think of anything funny to suggest. Huh? Research and Records Astral Mimic. Wait, that? That's different from the other Astral copies? Scroll, 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 scroll. There they are, right down to the bottom. Oops. I'll just keep scrolling with the thing then. Ahem. Just checking. Astral Mimic, compiled by Dr. Emily Pope, head of research by order of Director Jesse Faden. Field research on astral entity, Astral Mimic. I feel like confidential is kind of unnecessary in the Bureau of Control, but whatever. Astral mimics are physically indistinguishable from astral copies, but considerably more dangerous due to the fact that they possess para-utilitarian abilities. I'm going to call foul with that and say they're not para-utilitarian, they're genuinely supernatural. They're not like getting abilities from a thing, they're just using abilities. It is unknown how this astral entity gained its paranatural abilities. They're not binding to things. They're not people. For all I know, they are objects of power. Yeah, the relevant objects are currently bound to Director Faden, which indicates the objects are not responsible. However, objects of power are intrinsically linked to the board and the astral plane. A similar link between the objects and the mimics could also exist. Or perhaps the board is able to dispense these abilities at their leisure, with no trial in the astral plane required. The prevailing theory, however, is that the entities are simply replicating observed abilities performed by the Hiss, or even the director herself, thanks to a prolonged exposure to our world caused by the astral bleed. Refer to file redacted for full report. Oh, look, lore. Green. I don't know if you can see this, because I don't know if I'm really here. I see a pen in my hand, I see myself, but it's all wrong. It's the wrong color, it's the wrong angle, it's throwing me, and it's all green. Look out for the color green. Everything turns green when it's close. Don't let it get close. Don't let it in. But if you do, no matter what, you do not speak to it, please. I need you safe, Peggy. I don't want you to end up here, too. I don't know where I've gone. I'm not sure whether that's more terrifying as a dead letter or as something that Jesse just found here. Oh dear. Control point. Again. Hey, long time no see. Honestly, you'd think the chair would render them partially bulletproof. At least from that specific angle. Nice. What? Sure. Ah! Dots! Lots of them. You shit piece! That was aimed at me! Yeah, okay. In comes the folding chair. It's not a folding chair, but still. Oh, sure, I guess. No, that's still the fight music. Ow. You know what? Sure. Oh, my bad. Glad I somehow missed. This one is infected. The power of Jesse compels you! I think that's the only time I've ever done that where we didn't even see a hint of Polaris appearing. Well, she doesn't technically appear, but you know what I mean.
There's been a change. Hercules and Mabel, Id numbers 3 and 11
Id.
attacked my staff today. 2 fatalities. 3 if you count Mabel. She was always so kind. As a result, we are abandoning the Foundation. Northmore gave the order to transfer our resources to the upper floors. Now that my control points allow us to safely come and go from the New York streets, did I forget to include that fact in my previous logs? I've been so busy using the arrays I made. Control points have been established throughout the oldest house. Excuse me if I don't sound excited, it's just... A few months ago, I would have been overjoyed to leave the Foundation. And now I realize I've grown fond of it. There's something deep in the stone here, deeper than that watching presence. Something warm. I feel it needing me. I won't go. I refuse. Northmore won't be happy, but so be it. I'm starting to see him for what he is. An impotent storm. Father Shade in a cheap suit.
Did I miss something there? Fuck! That was 2 of his logs. Damn! I am most displeased about that. Ooh. What are the other one, though? Right. Thank you, friend, for all you did for me. Did I really never... Oh, no, there's one right here. Her. I just didn't look through it. Ha-ha! Even better. Alright, that was easy enough. That's a big fight room. Honestly, I thought this platform was going to be the end of it, because it was as high as I could go, but now this is happening. Man, I really want to find those logs. There's just something about tracking down all the lore. I wonder if she's moving herself with the little hand gestures and feet movements, or if she's just trying to keep her balance and remain upright. Maybe a little of both. Are you goddamn kidding me? Suck a dick! Fuck it. No! Oh. Oh, shit. Don't stand right next to him. Ooh. Nice dodge. I'm not even mad. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yes! Up yours! No. I know it doesn't feel accurate, but I suppose technically I am doing something that results in their deaths, so... Oh, hey, look at that! And it's the pointy one again.
There's the etching.
This kind of looks like the tree upside down, in fact. Well, I did make it to the end. That's good, that's good. Curious what this Mabel id numbers whatever and whatever. Why is that dot moving? The dots never move. Okay, let's do this. It'll be fine. Getting kind of sick of the scenery. Our recent confrontation yelling was in error. We determined you may have both tools upgrades. Only because you are the favorite current director. But do not speak to former. You are welcome grateful. Thanks. Well, you know, say this for the board. They can learn, I guess. All right, we got emotional. Okay. Oh, I see. Shit. Where's the missing one? The big chunk has got to be out of here. Fuck! Oh, my hopes and dreams. Okay, this is going to suck. Let's see, I've already got the one for ammo efficiency. God. Why did I just put 3 of those on? If only I hadn't just... Try something with this. Shield reload efficiency. I don't know. So... there's a control group. Guess it could help. We are nearly whole fixed. Your trust synergy is appreciated.
They sure changed their tune all of a sudden.
Yeah, it seems kind of sus to me. It's like they're afraid of something. They really don't want Jesse to be talking to the former. Oh. Wait, fuck. No. Oh, well, I was never using that one. I hadn't equipped that one anyway. Oh, hey, look at that. Well, that makes me feel a little better. There's the timer, but I just want to get out of here.
I'm overthinking this whole board former thing. They can sort out their own business so long as it doesn't get in my way. Obsessing over these problems is something Trench would do, but I've got my intuition. And you?
I don't know, Jesse. It almost seemed like the former was trying to warn you of something. It was pretty agitated. And if the board is afraid of you talking to the former, maybe it was warning you about them. I don't know, maybe the only reason they didn't want the Hiss to destroy the world is they were planning to do it later. I guess that doesn't really make any sense. Maybe they just wanted to enslave humanity. After all, they have been working with the Bureau for like 50 years. You know, they never tried to conquer the world or destroy it. It was just pulling the strings to arrange something, I guess. And no one's ever said what they get out of this. Hey, look at that! One of the spikes is back.
If it isn't my favorite director.
I'm sorry, one of the horns is back. The spikes are an entirely different thing when dealing with the astral plane.
The nail is almost repaired. You really do have a knack for this kind of work.
Are you aware that there's another one of you back in the office? You know, never mind.
Any progress with the nail? Of course. I've been busy with surface analysis. Its composition is remarkably similar to that of material found in the astral plane, but it alters itself between my observations. It's almost as if it doesn't like being examined.
So the nail is from the astral plane?
Not necessarily. See, if we assume that, we're suddenly facing a lot of new questions. How did something so large get out of the astral plane? How did it get inside the oldest house? Did a threshold bring it in? Did people? Maybe through the motel.
Maybe it was always here.
Doubtful.
I feel like it was always here. I think that's the antenna that the board used to communicate with this plane of existence. I was also thinking that rather than the thing not liking being examined, it's really more that it's not really stone, it's the concept of stone, so it doesn't have fixed physical parameters. You know, like the oldest house. It's not really an office building, it's just the idea of an office building, like I have explained before. Crystals!
Have you spent any time looking into the crystals growing around here?
As if I could resist. The biggest question is where it comes from. A threshold? Or is it native to the Foundation? But if so, why doesn't it grow in the rest of the oldest house? The fact that they returned to an earlier state when damaged is severely inconsistent with our reality's adherence to linear time. So either they're A, partially conscious, or B, organic elements that are foreign to and yet influenced by our dimension. The jury's still out. Have you learned anything about the crystals?
I have a power that lets me stretch them.
Huh.
Yep.
And a special gun that can break them.
Any idea what Marshall would be doing down here?
That information is on a need-to-know basis, Faden. Sorry, I can resist. But honestly, I never had much interaction with Marshall. She only came to me when she was looking for Darling. But this is Helen Marshall we're talking about, the woman who single-handedly dealt with the Bergen Peak AWE. If she's down here, it's because she needs to be.
Well, clearly she couldn't handle this one on her own.
I don't know, I feel like they should have done a second take on that, on the word AWE
I'll
there.
see you later, Emily.
Good luck.
She kinda
Take notes.
mumbled that one. Right, okay. Instead of that, I'm going to
Don't be
call it an
afraid.
episode. I'm BurningDogFace, and I will see you on the next episode of Let's Play the Foundation, the DLC chapter for Control, when we head off looking for Research Site Gamma and the last of the nail, talismans. I don't know, the ritual stones. Later!